start with Freddie Freeman. His 20th stolen base today. Just obviously we saw the reaction from you, the dugout. How impressive is that for someone at Freddie's caliber to continue to stay so aggressive?
It's just, man, it's just an exclamation mark on a tremendous season. I think that if he gets, so it's a 2020 club, which is special. He's never done it for a first baseman to then be able to potentially get 200 hits. It's never been done. And so there's been a lot of first basemen that played this game for close to 200 years. And so for him to reach that milestone is going to be pretty special. But the 2020, I think he really wanted it, and it's happy for him.
Did you expect at any point to pick up that base and just put it in the air?
And say I'm the greatest of all time? No. But he's far from Ricky as far as in that category, but still quite the monster.
I know obviously stolen base is a little different this year, but like just his base running overall, how much does that sort of highlight his base running? His ability to get to 20 stolen bases this year, but some of the other stuff he's done this year.
I think it's just more, I think for me to that question, it's more of looking at the run score. He scored over 120 runs this year, 123 I think, and that speaks to then the base run and the ability to, number one, get on base, steal second base, go first to third, and he's as good as I've ever seen. And so, the object of the game is to score more runs than the team, and his run production creation is incredible.
Big J struggled with that injury for so long. How nice is it to see him look like he's in sync and
Man, he's such a threat. He's such a professional hitter, and he's had a tremendous year as well. And it was a big void not having him. So it looks like right now we're out of the woods, and he's taking very good care of himself. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that part of it is behind us, and we can just have him in the lineup every night.
How do you evaluate in that like tonight for Lance, just considering how you're playing with using him in October, and maybe not see that fit in that sort of spot?
I thought it was a good outing. It could have been really good. I thought even given some of the command issues with the hit batsman, the 2 walks, but I think if you look at some of the things that we value, there was a lot of empty swings tonight. There was a lot more strikeouts, and so I thought it was really good. And with that last hitter, he just left the ball arm side, and if he gets it to the glove side, it's a fly out or a swing and miss, and he just made a mistake. So I don't want to look at just one throw to kind of capture his outing. So I thought for me, definitely a big step in the right direction.
You talked about him wanting to kind of come out of the gate, strong, and as you kind of look towards October, you look at, okay, 4 really strong innings. Is that kind of a positive going forward, knowing that, if he shows a little sign of trouble, you got guys in October?
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought his intent tonight was great. And then I think that, like I said, it's a step in the right direction, and I think that there's going to be more of that. And he's strong and physical, and he's a workhorse. He's also got good stuff. So I think that just kind of getting the swing in this tonight, the strikeouts, I think was a big positive.
Those 4 hitless innings, another 3 of your top relievers tonight. Say about that was cool.
Yeah, it's working with Joe, just the stuff's electric, and fill up the strike zone, gets a swing and miss, and then Shelby's just he's had a tremendous year. He's been off and on the IL, but he's pitching. He's been fantastic. A neutral reliever, and then you look at what the 2 left-handers did tonight. Very efficient, 3 up, 3 down, and really did a great job, commanding the baseball.
Miggy has 9 hits in his last 6 games. How much does he really bolster the bottom of the lineup?
He's, I think if you look back the last 30 days, he's, or even, for sure September, he's had a tremendous September. And I just think the at-bat quality is considerably better, taking balls out of the strike zone. When he does get a ball that he can handle, he's doing something with it. So, to turn the lineup over, to play Gold Glove shortstop, that's what we were looking for from Miguel Rojas.
There's a lot of guys you need to be healthy for the postseason. Joe Kelly just talked about, Shelby Miller, J.D. Martinez, David Peralta. How do you manage these final couple weeks where you need them healthy for the postseason, but also you want to give them some time in the games when they're not rusty?
Yeah, I think that with the position players, it's a little bit easier because we can kind of pick and choose who we want to play and give guys a rest. So I think that's more easy. With the pitchers, the relief pitchers in particular, just trying to be preemptive on kind of how we're going to use them that particular night. And the last couple nights we made sure that we stayed away from a few guys and continue to do that, but also make sure that they're still sharp.
Just going back to Freddie, have you seen him get better as a base runner over the course of just 2 years kind of coaching?
You know what? I saw him from the other side, but I didn't really dig in on how good he was as a baseman. So I don't know if it's about getting better. I think it's just seeing more of it on the day-to-day. You look at his primary leads; they're bigger than anyone's. The secondary leads, knowing where the outfielders are at to go first to third. Obviously, we talked about the stolen base threat. So yeah, I just think that's who he is.
Did you like just Will's? He had a couple lengthy at-bats, just what you've been seeing from him as of late, quality of his
I think Will, the last homestand, there were some things that we cleaned up, the hitting guys with the mechanics, and I think from that point on, they had bat quality, the swings, much better. And for me, that at bat led to the JD home run. You're talking 12 pitches, pitcher's taxed, and then he's got JD Martinez behind him, and then gets a cookie and does what he needs to do with it. So he gets a little bit of an assist on that home run.
And then just seeing all the guys celebrating over after the game, how special was that?
Oh man, that's the way it should be. This guy is, he's made his mark in his game. I saw him, I played against him as a young player. He's a world champion. He's a great teammate. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So it was a nice nod to him to have his countryman, former teammate JD out there to present him with the Los Angeles Dodgers star. So that was good.